IU Coin Talks, and today is one of the great and auspicious occasion because we are now talking about the Cardano Summit, which will be held in at 6:30, around 6:30 for Indian viewers, and 1:31 at UTC, right? So this is one of the underrated cryptocurrency, which is had very less popularity as compared to Ethereum or Bitcoin. So today we have Ashwin with us, who's an expert with blockchain development, and we have Sanhita with us, who's an expert in crypto analysis, who's an expert in analysis. So let's start with Sanhita. Sanhita, can you please tell us what is your experience with Cardano, and you can introduce yourself to our viewers, new viewers, and returning viewers.
Great. So thank you for the introduction and thank you for having me, Biocoin. So I'm Sanhita Napa. I have more than 4 years of experience in crypto analysis with my strong parts in quantitative analysis. Uh, and stuff. So coming to Cardano, Cardano is one of my favorite coins for so long, since 2017 from its launch. So I've been watching it, and I have invested it. I also invested in it. So yeah, Cardano is, yeah, as you said, it is highly underrated cryptocurrency. It was highly underrated cryptocurrency for so long, but right now, after the launch of its product and the hard fork that happened, I think it is gaining its own limelight in the crypto ecosystem. So yeah, we can consider it as a third gen blockchain technology that is in place after Bitcoin and Ethereum. So much similar to Ethereum, founded by Hopkinson, one of the Ethereum founders. Uh, yeah, and yeah, uh, I mean,
Okay, thank you for sharing the experience with Cardano. Going to Ashwin, what is your experience with Cardano, and can you introduce yourself for our viewers?
Yeah, sure. Hello everyone. My name is Ashwin Singh, and I've been working as a blockchain developer in Biocoin for the past almost 2 years now. And I've been creating some wallets and you know doing some R&D in every blockchain sphere that is currently in the market right now. And I've been watching Cardano too very closely now, and some recent interesting developments have been there in Cardano right now, especially the Alonso hard fork, which has implemented smart contracts to its blockchain. And I think it's going to be a game changer when it comes to smart contracts and all the DeFi and NFT spheres all combined together. So after the successful launch of Alonso hard fork, they are going to move forward with Hydra, that is going to a more scalable solution for Cardano and increasing the transaction throughput and all.
Yeah, great. So, okay, so starting with Sanhita, that for the Indian users or those who don't know about Cardano, who are living under the rock or whatever. So, what is Cardano, and uh, can you tell us, please?
So yeah, as I said, it's a third generation blockchain. We can consider it much similar to Ethereum, as one of its founders is the founders of Ethereum as well. So it can accommodate dApps, the smart contracts, and it is and yeah, it is backed by this proof of stake consensus, unlike the Ethereum. So yeah, there are a lot of similarities with Ethereum, because I'm comparing it to Ethereum because most of the users, most of us, are very much comfortable and know what it is. Yeah, so much similar to Ethereum, but much scalable and interoperable, and the new consensus, that is the proof of stake, is enables it uh, with more scalability and stuff. And yeah, so we can yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay. So, proof of stake, that is like very technical terms. So Ashwin, can you
Yeah.
help me with that? Right,
Yeah,
Ashwin
sure.
can help me.
Sure.
Right, what is proof of stake, man? Everybody is talking about proof of stake. What is it?
Okay, so I'll explain first what is proof of work and how does it work. So Bitcoin, the first blockchain that has implemented proof of work was Bitcoin. So what miners do is that they do some computing algorithm and very high computing algorithm, and they have to show some work, like they are mining and mining some stuff. So this consumes too much electricity, like. Uh, in a recent study, they found out that Bitcoin uses almost the energy that is used in Norway. So you can assume that how much energy is used in proof of work. So the developers and all the cryptographic scientists, so they proposed the solution that they should move on to proof of stake. It's a very lightweighted algorithm that most of the blockchains that are using it right now. So in proof of stake, what the validator does is that they stake some native tokens. They stake some native tokens in the smart contract, and they validate the transactions. It uses almost 99.99% less energy than proof of work. So it's very scalable, and security wise it's almost the same as proof of work. So most of the blockchains are shifting to that. uh, so yeah,
Okay,
that's it.
great. So it takes less energy, right? So okay, so you were talking about the hard fork, which was held like a week earlier. So Sanita, what are your thoughts on that? What will be the outcome that can help others, like apart from Ethereum or Bitcoin, right?
So the major change that we have on the hard code is that they introduce smart contracts with this, and that is a much awaited thing that all the Cardano community is waiting for since so long. Because we can see that the Cardano community is very strong, and the Cardano team is very strong with the research part. That's one of those very rare projects which have a very strong research, academic research that is happening. So they are very good on. There is a very good research that had happened, and yes, this is a much needed upgrade that we need in the blockchain space after Ethereum, because Ethereum is facing some issues right now with the very high gas fees and everything. So yeah, with this change in consensus, that is proof of stake, and new introduction and the very strong research, I think it's definitely going to bring a lot of uh, disruption in the industry. Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, go on.
Sure. So, so the main capabilities which was known by this hard fork was like smart contracts. And as we speak of smart contracts, right? So the functionality, the capabilities of smart contracts is very high as compared to the decentralized app and all, because you can create your own tokens now, right? I
Yeah.
hope that we can create our own tokens apart from the Ethereum blockchain or the Binance blockchain, which is already in use. So, so what are your thoughts on that? That will it bring the price down for creation of the tokens or NFTs?
Definitely yes. As we were discussing, the same proof of stake is the thing that would help Cardano to do that. I would definitely say that the price is the gas fee and the minting fee or whatever. Everything goes down. The energy that we use and everything definitely drastically goes down. And yeah, with the new NFT boom out there in the market, and yes, Cardano is going to support this NFT minting NFTs as well. So yes, this is definitely going to drastically lessen the transaction cost, the mining cost, and everything. And it's much easier and sustainable. Yeah.
Yeah. So, so moving with Ashwin on the same topic, that NFT is one of the hottest topic right now, right, Ashwin? So,
Yes.
what it brings, Cardano brings on the table with its smart contracts, and what can we, expect from these contracts?
Yeah. So as Sanita said that mining NFTs on Ethereum right now are very costly because of the gas fees and everything. So what Cardano will bring is that it will first of all reduce the gas fees, the transaction costs, which are very high on Ethereum as compared to ADA. And after that, the transaction throughput, which I said earlier, that Cardano has very high transaction throughput, so it can process a lot of transactions compared to Ethereum. So what it will do is it will drastically change the NFT sphere that is currently the bottleneck on Ethereum blockchain. So if the smart contract implementation goes successful on the Cardano blockchain, I think many projects, like most of the projects, are going to shift to Cardano blockchain.
Okay, great, great, great. So we can expect many amazing things from Cardano smart contracts. Okay,
Definitely.
okay, great. So we'll be moving on with another question, that can you guys just tell me about overall, the overall view on Ethereum versus Cardano, where you stand? Sanhita, you can start first.
Okay, Ethereum versus Cardano. So we can say that there are a lot of similarities between Ethereum and Cardano. Also, they are drastically different in many ways. So coming to the similarities, both host smart contracts. Both can on both the blockchains we can do dApps and deploy a lot of things. But the core thing, the consensus that is backing both of this is very different. As we have discussed, Ethereum works on the proof of work consensus, and Cardano works on proof of stake consensus, and that's a major difference. And yeah, of course, and of course. Uh, Cardano is much scalable because it does have this new side chains and everything for the other for the peripherals to deal with the peripherals and everything, and yeah, and the core what's that language backing it, like Ethereum uses Solidity as the language, and this uses Plutus, if I'm not wrong. And
Yeah.
the code and everything is different. And the major difference is comes with this, the proof of work and proof of stake. I would say also Ethereum is moving on to proof of stake consensus, and I mean it's planning to move. Keeping that in mind, yes, Cardano has its place in the industry because it's the first in the market to launch that consensus. And I would say those are the major differences that we can have between Cardano and Ethereum. And the gas fees, as we discussed again,
Yeah.
Ethereum and
So
Cardano have a shift.
yeah, so can we say that Cardano is like the cheap version, or the less expensive version of Ethereum?
Okay, we cannot. Let's not. It's more efficient than Ethereum. I think it's better to call it more efficient and upgraded version of Ethereum. They have because of the less transaction cost and everything. But I think calling it cheap would also impacts its robust, the blockchain ecosystem and everything. Because, but in that, if you see in that sense, I think Cardano is as strong as Ethereum, and yeah, we can expect a lot of things from it. Yeah.
Okay, great, great, great. So, Ashwin, on the technical note, can you please enlighten us with the Cardano versus Ethereum feud going on right now?
Uh, from my perspective, I think that Cardano is still at a very nascent stage right now. It's still growing, and but on the other hand, Ethereum has done some brilliant developments on it uh, from the day it has launched, like implementing smart contracts, and the whole DeFi sphere is on Ethereum blockchain. So I won't say that Cardano is cheaper or a smaller version of Ethereum. I would say that it's a more, let's say, upgraded version of Ethereum, but at a very nascent stage. So let's see what other developments there would be in the recent coming years on Cardano, and I guess I'm very excited about that. And uh, the since they are implementing proof of stake and everything, so I think that would be a game changer if it comes to that.
Okay, great, great, great. So moving on to the trading part now. So the price movement which we are seeing nowadays is like up and down all the way. So what are your thoughts on the price movement after the summit, not before the summit, but after the summit? What do you think, Sanista, on that?
Okay. Yeah, I think this is my favorite part. We can see that Cardano is doing really well the whole year, despite some bears in the market. I think it increased around 1600% percent, which is like huge in 2021 alone. And if you see the last 12 months, and there is almost 2400% increase in the price of Cardano, and right now it is at 2.3, fluctuating over there somewhere above $2. And if you see the market cap, right, it's around 72 billion, which is very huge, and it's the third biggest cryptocurrency right now in the industry. It is such a big leap for Cardano, and I think if the market as we can see that there is some bearish market running down right now. It's in consolidation phase. If the market supports, right, of course, everything is correlated with Bitcoin at the end of the day, no matter how big the product is. If the market supports, definitely Cardano, with the good development that we have with the hard fork in place and everything, Cardano can definitely see new highs, at least $5 by December, and I think there is no going back for it, despite the
Okay,
volatility. Yeah.
right, right. So will ADA will be able to cross the key resistance level of $3 in coming days?
Definitely there is a high scope, but it also, as we said, it also depends on the whole crypto market. If at least if it is neutral, the market is neutral, yes, definitely $3 is not very far. Yeah.
Okay, okay, great. So Ashwin, what are your thoughts on this topic that will Cardano will rise and goes above the charts after the summit?
Yeah, after the summit, before the summit also, I can see I'd see that Cardano has been increasing with Koti, that is currency of the internet. So before the summit, there has been an announcement that Koti has been teaming up with Ardana, that is a stablecoin environment that is being developed on Cardano. So after the announcement, only Koti has been increased of up to 20 to 30%, I guess. So let's see. It all depends on the summit. What are the key factors that are going to be included in Cardano blockchain? These are going to be discussed, especially the keynote of Charles Hoskinson. That would be a major, let's say, a catalyst to the ADA price.
Okay, great, great. So we can wait for the Cardano summit to see what are the changes. Okay, great.
Yes.
So moving on with the common question which are going on in the chat is that why they choose Cardano over any other cryptocurrency?
Uh, the major factor that is on the table right now is, the first is scalability and second is transaction fees, which Ethereum is lacking in both of them right now. They are planning to move to proof of stake and bringing up scaling solutions like sharding and everything. But since Cardano has already implemented these, so there's a huge chance that new businesses are going to be developed on Cardano. All the DeFi ecosystem and NFTs and everything related to crypto space and blockchain. These are the developments that you'll see on Cardano blockchain.
Okay, great, great. So, Shanista, going with the same question, why the Indian people choose Cardano over any other altcoin or the Bitcoin?
Okay, why to choose Cardano? Yeah, I would say, yeah, though it is nascent than Ethereum and Bitcoin out there, but it already came up with a good product, and it is already proving in the market that it can bring that disruption that the market needs, as we already know. And that's one thing. It's more mature than all the cryptocurrencies out there that are nascent, which are yet to launch their blockchain and the other things, and without a product, I would say it is much more reliable to come onto Cardano. And when compared to Ethereum, again, it has its own edge with lesser transaction fee and more sustainable, more interoperable, and more reliable solutions. So yeah, that's the main reason why we can choose Cardano over Ethereum.
Okay, okay, great. What are you most excited about this summit? Can you tell me about what is the main thing you are looking for this in this summit?
Okay, the main thing that I'm looking for, yeah, how would like how the public is gonna receive it, and how I would say, as I said, it's a very huge leap in terms of market cap and the way it took over the market right after this product launch. And the most exciting part is the same, like how drastic the adoption is gonna be, and how people are gonna receive it. And of course, because it's very nascent, we can expect some bugs and other things. But despite that, that is very common in any product, any new product that's gonna come into the market. But despite that, and looking into this research and everything that the guys did, yeah, the biggest thing that I'm waiting for is its adoption and into the market, and how people are gonna receive it.
Okay, more and more adoption by
Yeah.
the people around the world. That is why we are connecting on online via online or offline on for this summit. So Ashwin, what is you are waiting for? What do you want from this summit? What are you looking as a
Uh,
blockchain developer?
as a blockchain developer, I'm very excited about the developments, how the developments are going to take place on Cardano blockchain since it has released its smart contracts in compatibility and everything. So I read about the smart contracts implementation, and they are using mostly Haskell. So it's not a very familiar language among developers, if you ask me. Since Ethereum has used Solidity, which is very similar to JavaScript. So the adoption of Ethereum and the smart contracts and everything, it didn't take much time to learn it. But since Haskell is a very I won't say a tough language, but a complicated language to learn. There should be some time in which developers are going to learn it and develop some really cool stuff on Cardano blockchain.
Okay, great, great. So I'll ask you guys on this ending note. Can you please give your closing statements? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Cardano, and what you want that people should know about Cardano? Ashwin, you can start.
The I would expect after the summit that all the developments that are going, especially what I read about Ardana and Koti, that they are going to build a payment system for the world. And Koti, Ardana is something like which is a stablecoin atmosphere that is being created on Cardano blockchain. These are some huge projects that are coming up on Cardano, and especially I would like to see how interoperability is done on Cardano blockchain. So I'm
Okay,
really excited about that
great.
stuff.
Okay, great, great, great. So Sanhita, what are your closing statement? What do you want people should know about Cardano?
Yeah, so something that I really liked about Cardano is it's a recent tweet that is like their motto that is building a decentralized system for creating a new economic identity and opportunity to everyone out there. So I wish people know more about Cardano and the opportunities out there, and the economic opportunities or the development opportunities that we have to disrupt the existing economic system and its potential to change the way we see the world. Yep, that's my closing statement.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for joining
Thank
us.
you, Ashwin.
And
Thank you, Samita.
I hope you will meet in the Cardano Summit as well. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Ashwin, and thank you for having me.